Good morning. Welcome to ABC123 Trader. Today is August 24, 2023. It's 9:25 in the morning, 5 minutes before the open. I'm just turned on the computer here, just take a quick look. I have a feeling it's going to be a crazy, I'm not sure, over volatile day, but she's looks like we might have some movement today. So the market went up yesterday. Came back late last night. To the hotel there, just take a quick look to see what the market is, and it did a lot bigger jump than what I did on my trade yesterday, so which is a good thing for people that are looking for long for their investments. So Nasdaq futures up, S&P, but we'll see exactly what's going to come down the pipeline. And what I was saying is, yesterday I only did this little quick trade right to this marker line. Look how much it took off. So it actually went 500, almost 500 points, so it was a good run. So let's see. I say, well, possibly a pullback, but I'm not sure. We need some type of pullback, unless if she explodes again to the top here. So that's on the long time frame. Let's just take a look at everything, how she's been moving. So on the daily, actually it shouldn't be daily Henkin-Ishi, but whatever. So on the daily, let's see where we are on volume point of control from the bottom to let's through all this trading going on. See if we can find where we are. So the volume point of control. Let's remove all objects so we can see, and we'll do it again. Find out where we are. So we had a 3-day runner-up, almost 4 days now. So volume point of control is actually where my green line was, which I had this marked down for months ago within these two zones here. So we actually have 3 zones where I was watching. So we did the deep retracement way back then, back in October of last year, and now we are, we're moving our way. We're moving our way up, and so she is in a positive movement on the daily. Where are we on the 8 hour? We do have a pullback squeeze down. So basically what we're going to do is, because we have this volume point of control here, let's move the last 2 here just in case, so we can get all the data, so we know where volume point of control is at this marker here. Yeah, it looks like she wants to go down. Oops. Looks like market is going to push down at least to the volume point of control. So we'll look at where 2173 is and the volume point of control. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a new region from there to there. See if it squeezes down. It is a 4-hour chart, so you still could fire up to the high zone. So we'll put that, and we know we broke to the end here. And let's see where we are from the old 15-minute chart. Look how much it broke through when it was on that 10-day trend. So now we're on the other direction. So what we can do, let's put an extended line this way. Let's keep it. Is it that one? That one? That one? No. Look where the groupings are. The groupings are there. You can see grouping here, even though she's broke down. Grouping, grouping, grouping. Majority of the groupings. What I'll do is I'll lock that, so we know if we break down. I wonder if I can put that as a global, all charts. See if you can see it, if we're going to break through. And where are we now? 15. So we're really close on that grouping. So we'll take a look. So we have on the 60-minute chart, yeah, she is starting to pull down. And what we're going to do is from that first swing, the major swing from high to low. That's volume point of control. So yeah, my volume point of control is correct, and then fib retracements. We'll take a look again where the grouping was, top to bottom. Oh, interesting. So it looks like it's a little farther down in here. So I'm going to create another little mini region. I'll put it at the 61.8 level because there is a swing there and a big gap. Okay. So I think we're pretty much done for a quick analysis, and now what we're going to do with those charts are done, let's move this across, move this away, put on the 5-second chart for market open. Are we on market open? We are just hit market open right now. Let's put this data here. And where are we on that? 526. We got 3 high volume markers here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell market. And then I'm just going to put buy limit right here at 03. Or I'm going to just close it right away here. 10, 9, good enough. Let's just put some money in the bank account. So we got $130 right away. So because it is market open and it is very volatile, this is the 50% marker. And what this is, these 3 lines here are basically, if we go farther back, high volume. So they're going to hit the high volume zone, maybe do a bounce. And that's the only reason why I did that. So I'll check it there for a target. Okay. Now, if we have 2 down arrows and up arrows, we don't know yet. It's so early in the market. There is a lot of high volume here, a lot of sell-off because it was such a big run today. And then if it still keeps on going down, maybe we can go from the 1300 level down to, oh, that's another 50, 60 points. We'll find out. Lots of volume. See right here, lots of volume. And then we go from there. But yeah, they are pushing. And one thing I didn't get a chance to do on my final analysis this morning, let's just go through the other charts here really quickly. I'll move this across. Let's focus. Okay, so we broke that level. You could tell it is a squeeze. We're at the 50% trade mark. Let me see, 92 already. And what I want to see is, this is what I wanted to look at. I want to see what the trade map says. Trade map says we are selling off. We do have a gap here from the market maker. So let's try it one more time for fun. Let me see here. Let's go for it.
Filled.
And then I'm going to put a buy limit right here. Maybe we can, unless we get a couple more $100, and I'm really done for today. There we go, done.
Order filled.
$325 for today. Quick move, quick video. We're done in 2 minutes on trade day. And just looking at what the analysis is, it's because it was such a big day, we probably can get down to 50% retracement if we're not, but there is a lot of sell-off volume here. So I'll go through a couple of the indicators and I'll shut down for today. So what it is a lot of telltale signs is when you have not all the time, but when you have a big running day of 500 points, they need to retrace. Okay, that's the first thing. And then what I was noticing in the morning, I'm going to open this up here, when I was just turning on the computer, that yeah, she really wants to push well. I don't like playing. I made my profits. So what I've noticed is it was really chattery. So that means we know there was going to be a lot of price action happening. I didn't know how aggressive it was going to be, but I knew there was price action. And then what happens here, especially when I did a video a long time ago on the 5-second chart. This chart is all 5 seconds. And what I created on, which indicator is it? I can't remember on the 5-second. I think it's divulge. I have EMAS and I have divulge. And what these do, these two here, I'm not talking my older indicators of direction. The direction is really good, but I mean, between these two, what I look at first thing in the morning, 30 to 72, wow. Could have kept up for a good run. But what these lines are doing right here, it was such an aggressive sell-off. Every 5 seconds, there's more than 500 contracts being sold out. Now, I might have to reset these numbers when it comes into September, but for an August, late August, these high numbers, that's very, very, it's very aggressive and very volatile. And usually what it does is it doesn't usually go like this, okay? It usually will say maybe a couple of them, do a little grouping here. See, this is where a lot of high volume groupings are. You can see with all these lines, and then usually retraces. So what I was doing is on my first trade, I said, let's try to get to these lines, and then she blew out again. And I said, okay, we can go from minus this trade here. Look at that, straight down, unbelievable. Now we know we have a market maker A to market maker B. Big gap, usually it moves, and guess what it's doing? It is filling the gap right here. See? We know we have some groupings here, and we did these regions from a longer time frame. Wow, that is amazing. From a longer time frame. Let's go back to the original chart here. I'll drag it across. Open this up. So from the original, yeah, look at this. We just broke through that line, but you know we're going to go through all this high volume groupings here. If it does get to here, maybe it'll bounce, continue up. We don't know. But within that time, then you know point A to point B. This is an aggressive move, guys. This is insanely aggressive. So, but now we know, because you can see within, well, look at yesterday or the day before. See, we had overnight session looking for 4 hours between 1 to 4 or 10 to 4. See, wasn't moving, just choppy. And then yesterday was the big move. Now they're doing the retracement. And right now, where we are, we're already 38.2. So if it's 38.2, that could be continuation, could be a bounce. We don't know. And so this is what I do for analysis. And then at the end, as you can tell, you got, look at this purple. And on my properties on the purple, if it shows it, didn't even do my horn honk. I just see how they can have multiple covers. I said anything on ask, I made green, and anything on bid, I just made my other color. I didn't want to go above, at, this. It's just too much. It sometimes confuses you too much. And that's all I did for that one. And then I have a block alert trade of 80 contracts. And that's all I do for my time in sales. And then what I'll do is I'll look at these numbers. 50 here, there. So you know it's a sell-off. Now you can tell we're already 7 minutes in. And then what can happen at the 7-minute mark or 6 to 7 minute mark, I always see what I found out in experience using with NASDAQ. It can sometimes say at 7 minutes, it will do a very hard reversal and be an aggressive buy-in. But we sit, analyze, and watch to see if it continues. And sometimes at the 15-minute mark, and then sometimes at the 10 o'clock mark. So there's 3 key times that I've noticed over the years I've been doing it. And so I'll give you an example. Where are we right now? What's the time on this one? It finally had our first little snapback. So the 7-minute mark is not going to work. But as you can see, we're at the 6 to 7. Comes up here. We're at 8. Now they're going to push it again. Then what we'll do is we'll see if we can get into our sweet spot zone. If it's in the sweet spot zone, look at these 2 lines here. This was on from the 5-second chart again. This could be a bounce. Remember, we were at bottom of the range at the 200 level. So, and this is what I look for. What happens at the quarter levels? What happens at the 50 mark, 75 mark, and the 100 marks? I always look at those 4. Of course, we got a lot of energy going down. A lot of self going down, but you could tell she's flattening out now, guys. This could be consolidation and a continuation, or we might be wrapping up at the 15-minute mark. Then what I'll do, let's see here. Is that any of those charts? Nope. Must be on my other chart. Just give me a second. Where are you? I only have, where are you? Must be this chart here. Yep, this is the one. Move it across. So high volume. You see all the groupings here on 1 minute. 312, 378. We got 915 pushing down, so we're below there. We can go to this zone. As you can see, 127 extension zone. This and this one. It could go. We don't know, but the best bet is you can see where the grouping is right here. They need to get to this level for continuation. So we're almost back to where we started from yesterday. Isn't that crazy, guys? See all this grouping here. Other than that, if you have any questions, feel free to email me at abc123traders. Just make sure you pinpoint your trades, trade safe, and you guys have a great day. Take care. Bye.